Hello, hello, fire signs. This is going to be your reading for August 2024 for career. I do apologize. I already have half your cards out. I was recording this earlier and we had a little bit of a malfunction with my camera. So I will kind of get through this as quickly as I can to get into more of the cards. But in your meditation before we started with the cards, I heard leap, take a leap of faith, and I saw this frog jumping. And what's interesting about frogs is they'll jump hoping that the stick or the lily pad will catch them. But if it doesn't and they land in the water, if the lily pad isn't strong enough or the stick drops, they're okay because they are buoyant. They are able to um, float in the water. And so there was this idea of there's no such thing as sink or swim. It's only sink or float. So take a leap of faith, trust in yourself. Your higher self will catch you every time. Um, this is about honoring your soul's direction and honoring yourself. I'm trying to remember everything that they said in the way that they said it, but clearly I'm not supposed to. But there is this energy of green, the heart space, the heart chakra, and the heart song. And I did mention the heart song, soul song in another reading, I believe. I don't remember which one it is. It could be the collective one I did on Saturday. Um, they are drawing me to that one, so check that one out if that's not in that particular reading, but there is something in there for you. And it's it's the action. It's the let's go action. Let's do this action. I'm feeling like I need to sneeze, and this happened in the previous video when I was recording. So some of you might have allergies. And this is a confirmation for you. I also had heard, and I'll get into that when we get into the cards, but ringing in my left ear. So let's get into the cards now. Two of Pentacles. This is balance. This is creating balance in your life, work-life balance. You had the Magician. This is manifestation. You want to manifest, take action, and you'll get results. And this is, because this is a career reading, this has to do with building up projects, or I was getting entrepreneur vibes. So if you're wanting to open up and create your own business, you've been balancing previous work in another career job while trying to get your business up and running. For some of you, this felt I kept getting the word firm and partnership. So if you're trying to get a partnership in a firm, you are taking the steps in order to do so. You are planting the seeds and allowing them to grow. In this particular one, Knight of Pentacles, he's walking in the forest. Okay, his seeds have already grown. His trees have already grown from the seeds that he's planted. So I have to sneeze again. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do that on camera. I'm trying very hard not to. Okay, Three of Wands. This is going down your path. This is going down the right path for you. You see here she has her globe, her orb. She's looking into it and she's seeing the paths laid out for her. Which one is the best? Does she stay in the same place that she is now and coast through, float? Or does she take the next path and swim? The third path isn't even that's a no-brainer. That's not even going to happen. So she's not even looking at that one. But anyway, yeah. So this is all about balancing acts, family and work-life balance, balancing out how much time you're putting into the job that you currently have and then into the business you're creating, or the amount of energy that you're putting into becoming a partnership in a firm. The devil, right? This lands underneath the two pentacles and the magician. This is that cautious. Um, this cautious. Wow. I meant to say cautious, but I said caustic, and they're saying no, that's right. I don't know. Caustic. I don't know what that means. Was it like they're showing me caustic? Is that like corrosive, toxic, carcinogenic? Something caustic. It's toxic in a way. It's not good. Whatever it is. I don't know the definition of caustic. I don't even know if that's a word. But anyway, there is this caution with the amount of energy you're putting into something, the obsession that becomes it. It is very easy, and as an entrepreneur myself, to always have work to do. And I could busy myself always with work and not have any time for my family, which is not good. It is not healthy. It is, you get run down very easily and your body can kind of break. And it oftentimes, it comes from this fear, this idea of needing to hold on tightly and work hard. And if I do all of this and I keep going and I keep taking action on this, then it will come out, which is true in some cases. However, you have to balance out your work-life balance, right? Um, not to over obsess or under obsess. For some of you, if you're not spending enough time, um, if you're spending maybe too much time at work and not enough opening up your business or doing the other practical sides of it, um, then there's this call to reprioritize and try and balance that out so that you are doing more so you can get it off the ground, because it's going to work out for you really well. Um, when the devil popped out, that's when I got the ringing in my left ear. So some of you might have some hearing issues, or have an itchy ear, I heard. But there is this idea that if you are getting ringing in your left ear, um, this is that time to reevaluate how much energy you're putting into something, okay? And I just heard that word caustic again. So if you're getting ringing in the left ear, now I'm not a doctor, so if it's a constant thing that you're getting, you might want to have that checked out. I don't know. But if it's occasionally or here and there and it's not like severe hurting and it's not affecting your actual hearing, um, and you've had it checked out or whatever. The point is, when you're hearing this left ear ringing, it's a sign for you to check in to see if the environment that you're in is conducive to your growth and your path. Yeah. So there's this energy of, I heard even possibly abusive. So maybe that's what caustic means. I don't know. You'll have to check it out. I'm going to look that up actually, because I want to know if that's even a word. I feel it is. I feel it is. Caustic. I don't know. I'm getting like this idea that it's like rust or decaying or some kind of, is not a good vibe is what I'm getting. But anyway, when you're getting this left ear ringing, just be cautious and aware of your surroundings and your environment. If it's an abusive work setting, or if you're obsessing about something over another thing and things are kind of getting left to the wayside. It's like if you're working too much, and you don't clean your house and your dishes are piling up for days on end. Possibly not a good work-life balance. Might want to look at that. And you don't need to worry. This Four of Pentacles, you don't need to hold on so heavily to your abundance or your monies. It's coming in. Like it's you will have enough. Okay? You will have enough. Trust the process. Have a leap of faith. Leap. Leap in. Creator, ancestors, your guides, they'll catch you. They're the water. They're going to be like, here, we're going to just let you kind of float here. And then you can leap to the next one and take action to get out. But we'll make sure that you're safe until then. Two of Swords. Right? Oh my gosh. I cannot get rid of this sneeze. It's right here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of you might have allergies, or maybe some of you sneeze when good things happen in your life. I'm getting like I'm I'm seeing somebody sneezing, and then like the next day they win the lottery, or they sneeze and the next day they find a $20 bill, like something like that. Like it's like so random and so weird, but um maybe that's a confirmation in how creator, your guides and ancestors communicate with you is through your ears and through your nose. Okay. That's so funny. Two of Swords. This is trying to make a decision. This is blocking your senses. Her eyes are bound, and if you look, you can see the bandage almost goes over her ears as well. So it's almost like she's cutting out sight and hearing. And she has armor, she's clothed, her arms are crossed, like she's not touching anything. She's cut off all sources or all senses so that she can go deep within and listen to her heart space and then listen into her heart as to the best possible decision and outcome. Nine of Swords. Yes. Because it's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. But what I love about this one in particular, and you see here, she's not even in a house. She's not even in a comfy bed, but she is sleeping on that rock in the cold. She is not losing any sleep, which normally in the Nine of Swords they are. She's happy and content, and she's guarded. Do you see all of these crows, ravens? They're guarding her. Creator, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're protecting you. They've got you covered. You don't need to worry. You can let go of this you can let go. You can let go and have a leap of faith. So for some of you, if you're in a toxic work environment, you're getting ready to leave. You are putting things in place. You're starting your own business. You're looking for new jobs. You are starting the action towards moving forward. For some of you, and I heard this like on the firm side again, so like partnership or like looking maybe to move up in your company, there's this toxicity or issues that need to be addressed before moving forward, because you're trying to okay, so I just got a storyline. So for some of you, you might have been offered a partnership or a management or something higher up, and you're like, yeah, cool, I'm cool with that, but we need to discuss a few things before moving forward, with me staying with the company, because these are the things that need changing. Or, there's this like contract that needs to be signed and looked at, and gone over. This is about taking your time. Okay, this isn't just jumping in. You're not just agreeing to this contract. Do not just agree to this contract. Look it over, read it, take the time. For so you might feel like you need to make a rush and sign it because of them either saying, "Oh, well, we have somebody else interested," or la 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 la. And so you feel like this necessity to sign it right away so you don't miss out. You're being asked to think about it. You're being asked to go over it slowly, make sure that everything is right for you. Because what I'm hearing is some of it is fake. Like the oh, we have somebody else interested and blah blah blah. And they're just trying to get you to sign the contract for them to have the better deal, is what I'm hearing. Um, but you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'll take it over the weekend and have a look and have a read and blah blah blah. And then you're coming back on the Monday and being like, okay, I read over the contract. A lot of it looks good, but you know what? These things need to change. Um, I need a pay increase. I need to work less hours. I need to blah, 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 blah. And we need to do this together. And this is going on in this department and this needs to stop. This gossip, this whatever, this toxic piece. It's like you are bringing to attention to okay. So it's like you're bringing attention to, like, you're talking to the CEO, let's say, and you're bringing to their attention that the board is excessively toxic and they're taking everything and the employees are getting nothing type of energy. That's what this is. You're making something that is not working in the company known so that it can be fixed. And because you're doing that, I just heard they're going to give you what you want. So it's almost like you're going to be like, look, you're going to show the statistics or the numbers to like the CEO and be like, look, this is what's going on because of this. If we change this and this toxic piece, we're not going to have the same over turnover rate and blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be making money. You're not going to be losing as much money or whatever. Right. And he's like, he or she's like super grateful. So then you get the contract that you want with like more pay and less hours or something. It's something like that. So you're being asked to go over it with a fine tooth comb. Really, really go over it. And okay, I just heard there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't do. And this came up in the meditation before the first reading. Um, there is nothing you can't do and nowhere you can't go that your soul, creator, ancestors, your guides are not going to hold you and keep you afloat. Having faith in them and having faith in yourself is going to allow for all of this to happen. All right. 5 of Wands. Yes. See, conflict. I was seeing that. Challenging the company, challenging their thoughts, their process, how they're doing things, how negative, toxic energies within the company can impact. If this is on the entrepreneur side, this is super awesome. Okay. The reason I say that is because you are getting the rest that you need. You're listening to your heart space with that 2 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Swords, you know that you're guarded. You know that your spirit guides, ancestors, creator, they're on your side. And so when you go in to get a business loan or to start a business or the competition with other businesses, depending on what you're doing, you know you'll be all right. You'll know that the competition really isn't even competition per se. It's more like friendly challenge, friendly banter is what I'm hearing. It's you respect each other. You respect each other's businesses, and you're not taking from anyone. They're not taking from you. Like it's energy. You're actually good friends is almost what I'm hearing. It's like at first it's like this kind of, oh, you're bringing that into this town. Well, I do that. And it's like, yeah, well, this is the portion that I do or whatever. And then you realize, oh, well, you're actually providing something slightly different than me, even though we're on the same, like, I don't know what that is, same branch. We're on different limbs or whatever. I don't know. But the point is it's like there's a little bit of confrontation at first, and then it's more like friendly banter after. You get used, it's like the confrontation comes from an aspect of lack mentality, and the confrontation is more of like a, well, I'm doing that, you're going to steal my clients. So it is a lack mentality. But then on further investigation or further contact, communicating and talking with each other, it's like, oh, you're not actually going to do that because you're not actually providing the same thing. And then, oh, for some of you, you might end up partnering together. I'm just hearing like you're going to be fast friends or something. Like there's this friendship that builds from this like confrontation. And on the firm side, that's exactly what happens. As you confront the company, you confront the CEO saying this isn't working. It's like you develop a friendship that leads to a partnership, potentially. Interesting. Okay. Page of Cups. I love it. There's this emotional connection. She's nurturing that lotus that just popped up out of the flower. It's in a beautiful bowl. Nurturing. I'm getting the feeling of almost like it's your soul. It's yourself, your higher self, because you've been able to do these and you've been able to stick up for yourself, stand up and confront these things and balance out your work life and pay attention to different things, toxic things, and rewriting that and manifesting what you're wanting. And you had the Three of Wands with the same kind of orb style, and now you're looking at all the work that you've done for your soul, and you're loving on yourself, you're loving on your soul, you're loving on your path. It's because you had faith. You took that leap of faith that you're able to do this. And for some of you fire signs, okay, for some of you fire signs, you're going to be like, okay, well, what's next? Because that's the energy that I just feel. It's like, okay, what's next? You're always like popping off. You're already ready for the next go round, which is fine because taking action is good, and in this moment you want to take action. But okay, I just heard contemplation is done, consideration is over. That's the energy for you to get into the reading. That is the energy that you have been in. Now you're taking action with that leap of faith. Yeah, take that leap. You don't get to know the next steps, the moon. It will slowly be illuminated as needed, right? This could be moon phases. We're in the new moon energy right now. So this could be in a phase of the new moon to the new moon. But you will slowly learn and be enlightened and illuminated with different things. Because we're in the new moon, we don't see anything. It's black, right? So nothing is illuminated. It's dark. We don't get to know. And as it starts to get lighter, we start to see aspects and illumination in certain areas. And that's what's going to happen. That Knight of Pentacles energy. The ringing in your ears. All of those things will guide you in this energy. Okay? And my fire signs, your career, it right now in Leo season is take that leap of faith. Okay? It's going to do wonderful things for you. You have so much abundance coming in as long as you stay true to it, manifesting your dreams, your soul purpose, listening to your heart space, right? Opening up that heart chakra, allowing it to really move you and guide you, and taking action, and you're going to get all of these beautiful results. Partnerships, entrepreneurship, it is looking very, very positive for you, fire signs. And with that, I'm going to leave you. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if this resonated for you, or majority of it resonated for you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I will see you next time. All my love. Bye.